Hi guys, it's Casey from Coding Kit, and this is the iRobot Rumba. So guys, one tiny little thing before we get started. So you might notice I'm wearing a different shirt, I'm in a different chair, the lighting might be a little bit different, the skin tones might be a little bit different. That's because it's a different day and because this is one of a special video will be going out, which is at a very high quality. This is what it's going to be like. So let's just dive right in and let's get started. So how I determine how smart a vacuum is how well it can apply in environments where a human would normally be doing the cleaning. And another point where it struggles at is time. Because normally it would only take you, for a normal sized room, it would maybe take you 5 to 10 minutes to clean it up. But this, you might have to put it in for a full hour to go around, because in certain scenarios, I've seen it huddling around one spot over and over and over, and it's not up to that. But another thing about it is its small profile. It's really small, and with it being very small, it is able and capable of going underneath small spaces, which with most vacuums, you're not able to. Even very small and miniature vacuums such as with thin nozzles and rods such as the Dyson V10, the Dyson vacuums, which are really caught in a hold, and they're in some way competing with these robotic vacuums, is by really having a small design. So the next thing we're going to talk about is how well does it clean. So this is something kind of hard to think about, but when you think about how well does it clean, it's not up to a human standard yet. So there's many things like I talked about it when we talked about smarts, but it's also about it doesn't have that much suction, and the battery will deplete and will also get stuck under things like I previously mentioned. But it doesn't have the same amount of suction as a normal vacuum would. And also, like we talked about in smarts, it doesn't always know where to go. So up to cleaning level, if your house is very messy, you can have it clean every single day and maybe hand do it every 2 weeks or every week. So in that way, it is very much getting to that point and helping you reach full autonomy in this sector. So the next thing you might be thinking about is charging. So with the iRobot charging, there's actually a little charging station, which there's even a dock button on it, which will roll straight to the dock on 100% on its own, which is kind of cool. But and it's also supposed to, when the battery is going down, it's supposed to go there. It doesn't always do that. Kind of sad, but the battery life in it, would I say it's amazing. But I mentioned this before. It doesn't have very good suction, so the battery life is better than most vacuums, but it's not the best. So in terms of battery, it has the battery life where you can clean most spaces altogether better than vacuums with higher suction, such as Dyson vacuums, which will run out in 30 minutes to like 45-ish minutes, which is kind of a problem when you want to clean a full space. So the iRobot Rumba, with its advantages, is becoming something which I think is a good choice. So if you have one of these, tell me in the comments below what you think about it. But okay. But I've seen ones which map it, and there's an app where you can see where everything is. and it'll map the space for you, and you can select certain areas of it to clean.